Schultz has 3 left. And after this... misses out as that was a bit shorter. He sensed that this 8.5 overs or so, for Nepal to feel comfortable in the contest, to maybe go on to win it, they're going to need to keep Schultz and Erasmus wicketless. It's going to be very, very difficult to do so.
Yeah, Scotch taking 3 wickets already off Nepal. Erasmus yet to take a wicket in his 5th. And what do you think? Is Scotch going to continue with his 8th over, or is he going to be stopped and Erasmus is going to get another bowler from the other end because Rohit Paul is the new batsman in?
I think it'll depend upon whether or not Mala is there. Lofty Eaton, who fielded the ball there, who was just talking to the captain Erasmus. He won't want to bowl to the left-hander. He'll want the 2 right-handers to bowl to. I don't think the runs really matter against Erasmus or Schultz. It's purely the wickets. But I think Erasmus is going to captain aggressively. He knows he'll need to bowl Nepal out to win this game. If they bat their 50 overs, they could get 240 plus comfortably. It's a maiden, and this is an intriguing and integral part of the game now. 21 balls, still 100 for 4. Schultz will continue into his 8th. New position today for Rohit Paul in terms of something he hasn't done for a long time. He's actually never done it under his own captaincy. He's always batted at 3, 4 or 5 whilst he's been captain. Back in 2018 through to 2021, 4 times he batted at number 6, but that's from 60 ODIs now. Beats the outside edge, beautifully bowled. Why has he held himself back? It's purely that Bernard Schultz factor.
Not only that, because Anil Shah, who scored a 50 against Netherlands, batting at number 3. That is why he was brought at number 3. And Dave Khanal, because of his height, he can play against the spin as well. With his reach now, going down the leg side. A bit of an optimistic appeal by Schultz.
Some ironic cheers. They're nervy cheers from the crowd because they know the threat that this man possesses. This is skidded on, it's going to miss leg stump by a distance. But the problem is, he's challenged the outside edge already in this over, now he's challenging the inside edge. It almost looks like survival mode for Rohit Paul. Would you like to see Erasmus get more attacking, get a silly point in, get a short leg in? He's only got 14 deliveries left of Schultz.
Yeah, that is what we were talking about for the first 3 games after getting your opponent 4 down. Again, nicely bowled, giving that bit of an air to the ball. I'm talking about Rohit Paul's new challenge here, batting at number 6. Bhim Sharkey, who batted so well against Canada at number 4 or number 3, he hasn't been brought yet.
And he'll be all the way down at number 7. It's another maiden over, back-to-back maidens. The pressure is building. 100 for 4.
Two back-to-back maidens, 104, still Nepal at the end of 22 overs. Erasmus on to his 6th.
Down the ground. Well, this has gone a long way. It's gone all the way. Just slightly over pitched by Gerard Erasmus, we said something not to give. Maiden. And Mala breaks that streak of 12 dots with a big 6 down the ground.
That was hit with the spin by Kushal Malla on to long off. Down to long on, rather. It almost came into us, into the commentary box, just beside of our building.
Only a glancing blow, Kushal. Come on, get it a bit straighter for us. We've already seen damage done to the windows up in the media building here. I thought we were in action for a moment. Put into the pad. This is very, very close. Was there bat involved? If there wasn't, oh, Mala got himself in a tangle, didn't he?
Yeah, Malla again lined up for the ball, but was not there to be hit. Yes, he did. He did get a bat to it. The face of the bat, and it hit on the thigh pad as well. It ricocheted off the bat to the thigh pad.
I'm not sure there was bat involved there, Paresh, and I don't think Gerard Erasmus thinks there was either. It was very, very adjacent. Tossed up. You just wonder, was there bat involved with that LBW shape? Because if there wasn't, Paresh, that's not the ball we were looking for. Try and get another look at that LBW shape after this ball.
Erasmus wants to bowl a bit of a flight to Kushal Malla. He wants to repeat the dose by Malla, but Malla not going for the shot. The last ball he tried to hit it over long on, playing against the spin, was completely beaten by the flight of the ball. Edge running down to earth, third man. Slips, has been taken off. A lucky escape for Kushal Malla.
Well, this is where you pay the price. You have to attack with your two best spinners. You're turning the ball away from the left-hander, slip in place, and that would have been gone. Instead, Mala survives. He just survived a very close LBW shout, and now he has the life as the ball runs past the vacant first slip area for 4. It's 110 for 4. Change in bowling. Erasmus is going to hold 2 back from Bernard Schultz. Turn to Jan Nickel Lofty Eaton. Leg spinner who had a pretty horrid day the other day when he was carted around by the Netherlands. What can he do today?
Down!
Bowled a little bit flat, didn't he, for our liking the other day? Big shot attempted, goes straight into the air, juggled and held. Lofty Eaton strikes and Powdell, well, he goes for a very uncharacteristic stroke. The juggling hands out from Schultz, good enough, and the change of bowling works. Nepal's captain has gone for the 3rd duck of the innings.
Rohit Paudel trying to hit that against the spin. Nicely tossed up by Lofty Eaton, getting that outside edge, and a bit of a juggle by Parag Scholes, taking it easily at the end. The 3rd duck for Nepali batsman. getting that outside edge. The ball running towards the short third. Look at the juggle by Skolch, taking it at the end. Nepal in trouble, 110 for 5. It's gonna be a new role for Bim Sharkey, batting at number 7 for his country. He batted at number 3, getting that maiden ODI 100 against Canada. And again, getting 44 important, valuable runs against Namibia in the first game of this series.
Yeah, one of the hallmarks of Monty Desai's tenure, the 12 months he's been in charge, has been a real flexibility with the batting order. And I think the players have had to embrace that, and they have. On the whole, they've been very comfortable with someone like Sharkey batting all the way from number 3 down to number 7. Just whatever the situation that the team requires, that's what he goes with. This is out this time. Maybe just flick the thigh pad so no wide given. It'll just be a single. Let's see if we can get one more look at this wicket. Paresh. Rohit Paudel never gives it away. What was going through his mind here?
Yeah, it was like Rohit Paudel. He's a very canny campaigner. Bats according to the situation. It was very unlike Rohit Paudel, just trying to slog through that. Back live now. Bim Sharkey playing that down to covers for a single. And that was very unlike Rohit Paudel. A wicket of this over by Lofty Eaton. 24 gone, Nepal. 113 for 5.
Ruben Trumpelman is going to come back in for a burst. I think thinking here is try and freshen up Bim Sharkey, maybe with a short ball or two. Sharkey's another one who's batted in all sorts of positions, all sorts of roles, all the way from number 3 down to number 8. 6 times at 3, 2 at 4, 8 at 5, twice at 6 and 7, and even once at number 8. The other thing that this batting lineup today means, Paresh, is surely going to be Dipendra Singh Airi in at number 8. Here's the 5 wickets to fall thus far. The first one, a plum LBW. A couple not going Namibia's way, but there was no question about that one. A very tame, a very soft dismissal of Anil Sa. Dev Canal sticking off to Jack Brassel. And the 2 most recent wickets.
Yes, that was another plum in front for Asif Sheikh. Back live now. Pulled away. Did get the glove on the way. A single to Bim Sharkey. He's a very busy cricketer at the crease, Bim Sharkey. He doesn't play too many dot balls, even though 5 wickets are down.
That was the LBWs once more for Asif Sheikh. And then this 5th wicket, well, lost for words a little bit, to be honest, because I know it's a shot that Paudel likes down the ground, but from just the second ball of Lofty Eaton, it has turned that smile on Garfield the Cat's face upside down. Great to see the colour in the crowd. A big hello to you, sir. Is Trumpelman being brought back to get rid of Mala or get rid of Sharkey?
After getting hit for the first 3 overs for 29, Trumpelman has done a good job here. He's brought back for a second burst, probably 2 or 3 overs burst, just to control. And there's a new batsman, Bhim Sharkey at the crease. Kushal Mullah already set 34 of 47, 3 sixes including in that.
Yeah, probably a good time with the seamer back into the attack task. For your questions, your comments, remember you can engage with this broadcast using the hashtag CWCL2. Hope you're enjoying the action. If you have any questions for Paresh Lahami, the former Nepal captain, former opening batter, do get them in. You can send them directly to me, Andrew Leonard, at Cricket Badge on either Twitter or Instagram. Direct message, we'll try to get to some of those. Trumpelman beats the outside edge, a beauty. Best part of 100,000 concurrently watching live at Action Sports HD. Plenty on the Dish Home Go app too here in Nepal. Down in India, fans, we get lots of messages, don't we, from India, enjoying the action on fan code, and then around the world on ICC TV. Tell us where you're watching from as well when you send those messages in. Always love to hear which part of the world you're enjoying the action from. There's a poll right now on the Action Sports HD feed asking people who they're supporting. It's 96% Nepal and 4% Namibia. No surprise to see that, but that shows the scale of passion. It's a 3-run return for Trumpelman. It's 116 for 5. Well, they've been there, they've seen it all, haven't they? With this national team. Wise home fans, the curation team here. Lofty Eaton can be inconsistent, can't he? But you can see with that wicket-taking start, he's definitely trying to bowl a little slower today.
Yes, the wicket that he took off Rohit Patel, that was bowled a bit slower, a bit of a turn as well. The ball gripping on the surface, turning away from the right-hander. We don't often see that Rohit Patel play that shot early in his innings. Exposing his leg stump, Kushal Mullah played it very nicely behind square on the leg side. This is a new row for Bhim Sharkey, batting at number 7. He's very reliable, playing at number 3, number 4, even at number 7. He doesn't play too many dot balls.
I think many will be wondering as they judge that single really nicely. Why no Arif Sheikh? You think about his brilliance in terms of difficult situations. The elder brother of Asif, the 26-year-old, he's played 50 ODIs. Averages over 25, but he's usually just the man for a crisis, isn't he? Only batted once against Canada, made 38, and generally was in really good form for the Police Cup in the PM Cup. But it shows how ruthless things are at the moment in Nepal in terms of the competition for spots. Got plenty of players pressing from the A team. Rashid Khan. Bashir Ahmed they're knocking at the door, aren't they? They want to get in. Not easy to get into this team at the moment.
Good signs for Nepal cricket that we have bench strength these days. The first time Nepal A team has been introduced. Very well bowled by Lofty Eaton, getting that edge down to the boundary for 4. Valuable runs for Bhim Sharkey.
Well, was this a chance? That's the question. Slip is in place. Let's take a quick look. Good angle this one. Didn't carry, did it? And then it beats the fumble. Gets us to the end of the 26th. 1-2-4 for 5. change from Herod Erasmus. Just the one overburst for Trumpelman. He's already bowled 3 spells today. Erasmus will come back into the attack. But for me, he's not learned his lesson, Paresh. There is still no slip in place to Kushal Malla. The ball is turning sharply away from the left-hander. This time he goes slow and with a round arm. It's very, very tricky for the left-hander with the ball turning away. Have to get a slip in place.
Yes, the last over that he bowled, Kushal Malla getting that edge and no slips. Bit of the turn there. You have to have a slip there for Erasmus. Get a slip there. I think this is a good captaincy by Erasmus, bringing himself in after Trumpelman getting that one over burst. Top edge. Easy catch. Down to short, fine leg. Press up the catch shaker.
We called it. We said it was Erasmus against Malla. Sharp turn, bounce. And again, not for the first time, Malla got himself in a tangle. Playing across the line against that spin was always going to be difficult. Surely he needs to be going back and across to this and either pushing through the covers or cutting it. Instead he works against the spin, gets the top edge, and the 18-year-old takes a simple catch. Nepal are in real trouble now. In trouble of being bowled out yet again. Malla's gone for 36, 124 for 6. Well, you might have just missed the biggest cheer of the day, because as this man, Dipender Singh Airi, walked out towards the middle, every single fan in attendance at this ground roared. He's become a real fan favourite, isn't he? A 3-dimensional cricketer. Good man to have come in at number 8, but there's a lot of work to do. What an extraordinary shot from the first ball. He has a big hack at it. He misses it. The keeper misses it. And it's going to be 4 boys. Nepal guilty of getting too aggressive against what's some fine finger spin bowling.
Yeah, the first ball that he faced, tried to hit it over covers. There was a bit of a turn. Zain Green, the keeper, missed it completely. Even the batsman, the ball running towards the boundary for 4 byes.
Have to assess the conditions here in Nepal. There's 23 overs to bat after this one. We said they needed to keep Erasmus and Schultz out of the game. But from 38 for none, and then 100 for 3, they're now somehow 128 for 6. Look at the turn, sharp turn. 27 bowled, 128 for 6. Plenty of good overs there for Nepal, but look at the problems. They all started in the 7th over. 2 wickets for Schultz, then a wicket in the next one for young Brazil. Now wickets to Schultz, Lofty Eaton, and Erasmus to follow that up. Scoring rate isn't a big issue. It's the best part of 5 runs per over. The wickets that Nepal continue to lose are causing them big problems. I love this piece of captaincy from Herod Erasmus. He's going for the kill. He's rolling the dice. He's saying if Nepal get 200 plus from what we've seen on this surface, he doesn't think his side will be able to chase it. He has to bowl them out. So he goes to his trump card of the left arm spinner. Just love to see another man or two around the bat to attack Sharkey. And Irie, there's the wicket. Not a good shot from Mala.
No, it was. He got himself in a tangle there, Kushal Malla. Again, very well bowled by Brunel's calls. I would like to see an extra catcher in front of the batsman's eyes. There's a slip in place. Jan Nicol Lofty Eaton, the slip fielder.
Good single there. He's so quick he can just canter home. One that's into the gap. You heard Pedal talk at length about the game plan that Monty Desai and the Brains Trust for Nepal have tried to put in place for today if they lost the toss and if they were asked to bat first. No doubt the likes of Raman Suakoli would have done a lot of work, the video analyst to the team. Does it feel a bit like that game plan's only been listened to by the two openers?
Yes, it seems like that. Asif Sheikh and Kushal Patel, 38 for no loss. Going in a good rate, 6 runs per over. They were even 100 for 3. And they've lost 3 wickets in 29 runs.
They're very well coached, well led by not just Monty Desai. You think of Santa Shahi, the assistant coach, Nandan Fadnis, who's come in as the batting coach, assistant coach, Raman Suakoli, Vikram Naponi, the physio. Ajay Pandey, the manager, of course, too, but you just wonder, has that game plan gone slightly awry? 28 bowled, 129 for 6. Leg slip now in place. Reverse swept because of that move of the field, and good innovation and good control from Bim Sharkey. Gets 4.
Bim Sharkey, we all know that he plays sweeps and reverse sweeps very well. A good innovative shot by Bim Sharkey. Just playing on top of the bounce, reverse swept it. Very fine towards the short third fielder. A very good innovation by Bim Sharkey. Run a ball. Back live now. A bit of a bounce there by Rasmus.
Just 1 over of Schultz left, and 2 after this one from Erasmus. Piece of work from Nico Davin gets plaudits from his skipper. I know they found 6 wickets. I know they bowled well in patches, particularly Schultz, and young Jack Brassel I thought was outstanding too, but just been a little flat, haven't they, by Namibia standards? They're usually so focused. Get through these 20 deliveries, 14 from Erasmus, 6 from Schultz without a wicket. You can start thinking of 200 plus. Anything over 200 here, Paresh. Do you think that will be a winning score?
Yeah, that might be a winning score because the pitch has too many, 2 runs taken, no sent back by Bim Sharkey. Very good decision by Bim Sharkey to send back Dipender Singh Aire. Yeah, if you can get around 200, 210 from now on, it can be a defendable score because the pitch is turning. We have plenty of spinners for Nepal, spearheaded by Lalit Rajbangshi, and then Dipender Singh Aire, the off spinner. Kushal Bhutta, the part-time leg spinner who took 4 wickets against Netherlands. Can they get to 200 runs? That is the question.
Irie, after a rush of blood to the head from his first stroke, has been more cautious since. 29 bowled, 134 for 6. Now, an interesting call here. Look at the bowling card. Schultz has bowled 9. He had given the cap to the umpire, but then Erasmus told him to take it back. He wants to keep one up his sleeve for maybe a breakthrough. So they're going to go with Jan Nicol Lofty. Just the 5 bowlers used so far. You can understand why he's gone with this, but with no Freilink used yet, I don't think Van Lingen's going to be able to bowl. JJ Smith's got that knee issue. He's playing really as a batter only. Are they going to have to try and get 10 overs from Lofty Eaton if this first innings goes the distance?
This can be a mind game played by the captain, Gerard Erasmus, giving Lofty Eaton this over. Bernard Scott's not getting his last over because the batters, they might think a loose link in the bowling, they might end up getting a wicket. Getting that inside edge, defense saying, I try to hit that over covers. Depends off the mark on the 8th ball.
I don't think Nepal's batters, with the exception of Shaken, Kushal Patel at the top, have assessed the conditions particularly well. Mala did in phases, and now Sharkey's showing some signs. Irie has to learn from his captain's dismissal. It's not a pitch he can come in and hit right from the off, particularly against the spinners. Good running. That's what you have to do. Work the 1s and 2s. If you get a really bad ball, put it away.
This is what these two batsmen should do from now on till the 48th over. Just play with soft hands, because you cannot hit the ball out of the park because the ball is turning away, sticking to the wicket. Just play along the ground with soft hands. Again, good running between the wickets. 4 runs of this over, 30 gone. Nepal 138 for 6.
Overs bowled. Often talk of doubling your score from the 30 over mark in a normal traditional ODI. That will not be the thought. Lovely to see signs. I'm here for my classmates and friend Daniel Sa. We love you, Anil. From the HSM batch, he says, Jai Nepal, keep going, brother. No runs for him today, but he still managed to get that lovely sign up on the big screen. We might have to have a concussion check. He's saying it's hit him in the chest. Again, sharp turn and bounce. Don't mind the innovation from Bim Sharkey, but there is a man on that shot. Get a top edge, you could be in trouble there. Just have to get through these now 9 balls and 1 more of Bernard Schultz. Target the seamers. Target Brazel's return spell. Target Trumpelman. Ball is turning square out there. That's good running.
Yes, so that is what these two batters should do. Just play with soft hands into the vacant area inside the 30-yard circle and take quick. Both of them are very quick between the wickets. Let's say at the end of 40 overs, if Nepal can be 170 for 6, that can be a platform to unleash at the end in the last 10 overs, the last power play of the innings. If they are able to be 170 odd runs for 6 wickets at the end of 40 overs, the remaining 10 overs can yield another 60 to 70 runs.
The other thing is, as the day progresses, batting gets easier. We saw in the last game as Namibia were routed out. The Netherlands started their innings at 12:30. It was very pleasant conditions to bat in. Pitched outside leg. St. Green tries to get to it. Don't think it would have mattered. I think it was off the bat only. He'll get picked up by Nick O'Davin. And a pat in the bum too. End of the 31st. It's 141 for 6.
Jan Nicol of the Eden's going to continue with his 4th over. Has taken a wicket. Hit away down to covers, but brilliant fielding by Rasmus.
Well, Irie is ticking here, ticking in terms of wanting to get on with it. He's an all-action cricketer. He's brilliant to watch, bat ball in the field. Just not sure it's the right approach right now. It might be in 10 overs time. We push up towards that 12:30 marker. Get even 3 and over for the next 9. That gets you to 170 for 6 at the 40 over mark. From there, you can look at 250. You can easily get 80 off the last 10 if you still have 4 wickets in hand and 2 set batters. Just have to bat some time. Don't allow the crowd to encourage you into big shots. He's going at everything, isn't he? He really is.
That's easier said than done, Lenny. To get to 170 without losing a wicket at the end of 40th over, these two batters, they will have to bat very well. They'll have to bat out of their skins.
It's a much more controlled drive and a better one for me. Irie's throwing everything at it. Maybe bringing slip into play, bringing a stumping into play, possibly even if he misses it. You saw in the crowd a few of the fans with the jackets, the jumpers coming off. The sun is starting to warm things up a touch. That's better. That's a controlled single. Good call too.
Good running between the wickets, and this is the highest team total in this series so far. 144 for 6. Before this, it was Nepal 144 for 1, chasing a low target of 138 against Netherlands.
Yeah, remarkable to think that they've done that with the best part of 20 overs remaining. Shows how difficult batting has been in the first innings throughout the series. There's been some quick chases, particularly Nepal's. Well, he's going to get 4. There's a lot of fortune to it though, because it's come off the bat and it's gone to the right of the keeper and to the left of the slip. The two of them stood there at 4 to the total.
Yes, getting the bat, getting the gap between keeper and the slip. Streaky shot, but nevertheless a much important boundary for Nepal. They are 148 for 6.
Three ducks in that scorecard, with just 5 bowlers used thus far. Harold Erasmus is saying he doesn't want to leave Jack Brazel exposed in just his second game. He knows Crumpleman has been expensive today, so he wants a few overs in this middle phase from the highly experienced Jan Freiling. He's a clever bowler. not express pace by any stretch. He's really going to perform the Lungameni role here for 3 or 4. Just try and bowl stump to stump and restrict the scoring. Again, I don't think Nepal need to do anything special here. Don't need to look for 7, 8, 9 per over. 3 or 4 for now will do.
Yes, 3 or 4 runs per over. There will be a bat ball. If you can capitalize on the bat ball hitting a boundary, then that's a plus point for Nepal. Bim Sharkey, 24 of 29. He's again played a good knock. He played a 44-run knock against Namibia in the first game. And look at this guy who's just lying around the tree, his leg around the branches, seeing himself in the big screen.
Well, he's calmer than I would be in that position. Jai Nepal is what he says. On the brink of getting up to 150, getting a bit of a cheer from the crowd too. But Kushal Mallow is the coolest man anywhere in Nepal. Lots of cutters, you'll see the pace taken off. You even just visibly see the wear on that pitch now, can't you? Not going to be easy, whatever. Maybe you have to chase.
Yeah, we could see in the initial stage, in the start, when the bowlers were bowling seam-up deliveries, the batters Kushal Burtel and Asif Sheikh, especially Asif Sheikh, he was playing on the up. A good 50 that he made. Asif Sheikh, the 12th ODI 50 for him. Again, rolling the fingers on the ball. Jan Freiling, a good over thus far. Only a run given away in the first 4 deliveries. Cut away into the vacant area. 150 is up for Nepal, and this is the first 150 of the series for any team.
Yeah, really good effort from Nepal in those conditions. Not easy. They're not at a defendable total yet, but they've plenty of time to get to one. If they bat the 17 overs that they have remaining, I think they'll get close to 250, which should be a winning score. There's a long way to go to get there. 33 bowled, 150 for 6.
It's gonna be Lofty Eden to continue from the Chobar end. There's a slip in place. The last boundary hit by Bim Sharkey was a reverse sweep. Getting that ball into the vacant area. Slip there, Bim Sharkey. These two batters, they are very quick between the wickets.
It's a real blessing, isn't it, for Nepal to have that strength and depth in their batting. The trade-off is, however, that they only have really 2 frontline seamers, well, 2 seam options at all, because there's no Arif Sheikh in the team to bowl some medium pacers. So it's Karen KC and Sampal Kami who can bowl pace. And then the other 30 overs, that is if KC and Kami use their full 10 over allocation, the other 30 have to come from that huge selection of spinners that they have. Gone. Exactly the problem we spoke about with Dipendra Singh Airi. He was just looking fidgety and overly energetic at the crease. Don't need to attack Lofty Eaton yet. And that twists the game. It turns it again, maybe in Namibia's favour. The leg spinner's got 2 for Airi, stumped.
That was very smart bowling by Lofty Eaton, a bit flattered through the air. Nepal in a spot of bother here again, 151 for 7.
Shit, Airy man.
shot by Nipata Singh Airi that resulted to his downfall. Lofty Eaton, a weak link in Namibia's bowling, has taken 2 wickets.
Yeah, a little bit like Aryan Dutt. What a difference a couple of days make. Dutt 3 overs, none for 44 against Nepal, and then a few days later 6 for Lofty Eaton, smashed out of the attack against the Netherlands. And now he is 2 for. Being honest, he's got that with a bit of assistance from Dipendra Singh Airi. He looked almost manic at the crease, didn't he, right from the off? Not quite assessing the conditions or the game situation and scenario. You have to recognise that, well, actually, 40 off 70 deliveries today would have been a critical knock. It would have guaranteed Nepal getting past 220, 230. Instead, he was looking for runs right from the off, and now he's been stumped for 6. It brings Kami to the crease, who I think will bat a bit more cautiously. There is turn on offer. It's not easy out there. Rasmussen at slip, he's very wide. A long way to go to get up to that 220, 240 marker from here.
Yes, it's a long way to go. Dipendra Singh Airi playing an erratic shot. Again, very well. We're getting that edge. Sompal Kami just bounced in front of the slip fielder. Valuable runs for Nepal.
Well, Gerard Erasmus adjusted some treatment on his hand from the team physio that had come on after that wicket break. I wonder, was he a bit worried about this? You'd expect Erasmus to get something on that. He's far too wide there. Lofty Eaton is not a flight bowler, so he doesn't rag it square, and as a consequence he bowls quite flat. So any edges he'll get from the right-hander will go fine. They won't go wide. He needs to be a full step to his left. If you come back to the main view, you'll see his left foot. It's the googly. And gone. It's straight to Nick O'Davin. Tossed up, and another one goes. And a wave goodbye from Lofty Eaton to Sompal Kami. The home crowd are silenced.
Yes, that was overpitched. Ball turning away from the right-hander. Sompal Kami trying to hit it. But a brilliant catch, diving to his left. Nick O'Davin, in that occasion, it was a googly. I think Sompal Kami picked that. He wanted to either side of the fielder there. It would have been a boundary, but nevertheless a brilliant catch there by Nick O'Davin. Nepal in all sorts of trouble. 155 for 8.
Well, here he is on what's a very special day for this man. His 50th one-day international. To call him a great servant would probably be understating his importance to this national team, to the country as a whole, the Valentine's Day boy. And there's a few very long, hard looks needed at some of the batters, I have to say, for Nepal. Kushal Malla batted superbly till his dismissal. Rohit Paudel shot. Dipendra Singh Airi's and Sompal Kami's all leave a lot to be desired, and as a consequence, it means that Nepal are in a hole. At the end of the 34th, it's 156 for 8.
It's going to be Bernard Scholes with his last over of his spell. 3 for 26 his figures thus far. It's going to be Karan Casey to face the music.
There's a few journalists up there in the press box sharpening their pens. The reason why, we've seen, well, what I would describe 4 poor dismissals. Really poor. Bernard Schultz is going to come back in for his 10th and final. And he'll be thinking, if I can just get one more here, we could have Nepal 160 all out. Absolutely no need for Dipender Singh Airi or Sampal Kami to attack in the way they did. You stack that up alongside Powdle and Mala's dismissals. I think both Bertel and Sheikh got good deliveries. You're going to get that up top. Two good balls from Schultz that trapped LBW. Saz's dismissal was soft. That's 5 of the 8. Really, you think, well, it could have been avoided. I just think Erasmus needs a bit more treatment on this hand of his, or now he's going to call for the helmet. What a captain he is. Every other captain in the world will send the youngster in and say to Jack Brassel, in you go to short leg or silly point. Erasmus says, give me the toughest job there is. Box on, helmet on, get me into silly point.
Yeah, we've seen that Rohit Sharma with the helmet on in the test against England. Silly point in place, a slip, attacking Karan Casey. Again, tumbling stop by Freiling.
Yeah, this for me is a really good field. It's not just a silly point. That man had extra cover, cutting off the single. Then it's in an outfield. Long off is out. Beautifully bowled. Well, if you're a young left arm finger spinner here in Nepal, and there's plenty of them, young boy or girl watching, you could do worse than just watch how this man operates. Look at his accuracy. He is quite brilliant, Bernard Schultz.
Yes, he is very brilliant. He bowls from side of the angle now. The silly point has been taken off by the captain. He's a bit at short extra cover catching position.
Edged and put down. Not easy. It's really hit the knee of Zane Green, and then it evaded the dive of Jan Lofty Eaton. End result is 4 runs, but KC has a life.
Yes, that was a very good ball. Edged, hit the knee of the keeper. That is why it deflected away from the slip fielder. Lofty Eaton diving to his left, but the ball going to his right down to the boundary.
Well, I don't think 3 for 31 tells you how well Bernard Schultz has batted today. Bowled today even. He has been sensational all over the batsman. Lofty Eaton just got wrong-footed, didn't he? I think if he actually stood in his original position, it would have looped up to him. Another edge. He gets KC the single, and now Sharkey just has to survive this one ball. Then they'll only have 6 overs of spin left. 1 from Erasmus and 5 more from Lofty Eaton.
Yes, Sharkey, he has to survive this ball. 6 runs off this over so far. There's a slip in place. I think there's a short third, short fine leg on the 45. Angle down the leg side behind the stumps.
Oh, what a spell. How Schultz would love to bowl another 5 or 6. He can't though. He's bowled 10 overs. He'll finish with the figures of 3 for 32. Exceptional from him. The score 161 for 8. But apparently we've got a ball left. Not according to our scorers. Back live with you now. And bowls him. Well. There was one ball to come. And it's not 3 for he finishes with. It's 4 for Bernard Schultz, you beauty.
Excellent delivery to get rid of a set batsman, Bhim Sharkey. That was pitched on off stump, middle stump, and the off stump uprooted out of the ground. And the drinks has been called. Nepal in deep trouble.
Get another look at the wicket here, Paresh. This was perfect, wasn't it? Well, we saw Raj Banshi bowl, one of the best of the tournament. This is equally as good. Sharkey couldn't keep it out. That could be a game-defining moment because it's only Raj Banshi left to bat. Another side batting first, surely. Going to be bowled all out in this first innings. 4 for 31 for Schultz. Sharkey is bowled for 26. It's time for the second drinks break. It's 161 for 9.